Leah, Mariah here. It's a pleasure to be reading for you. I hope you're doing good. I hope you're really well. So I want to take a look at my single as a Pringle Leos for the month of April. I want to see what's happening in your love life, especially with April being around the corner, or if you're watching this in April, let's see what's going on. So let's look into this for you. Okay, so let's take a look at your vibration and where you stand when it comes to your singlehood in the month of April, or where you'll be at. So let's see, for my single, absolutely single Leos, you have the Page of Wands in reverse and the Two of Wands in reverse. Okay. The Hermit. The Six of Pentacles. The Hangman in the reverse. And one last one. The Lovers. Okay. So I'm going to say something that may go against the grain. Holy shit. Excuse my language. I'm getting ready to say something that's going to go against the grain of what typically is talked about in this space, in the spiritual space. I'm going to say something that maybe it's slightly controversial. And I have to preface this before I do say it. When it comes to healing, right? And I've definitely have said before in videos, do the work, do the healing. Yes, you can't skip that step. But the specific single Leo I'm talking to in this present moment, this is a Leo where you've done the healing. You've done the work. You're tired of hearing about healing. You're tired of hearing about, I need to heal. I need to reflect. I need to go back to my childhood wounds. I need to go back to my past. I need to look within myself and make sure that I'm healed. And it's like the more and more we hear about healing and having to heal, it feels like you've never done, like, how can I put this? The more you hear about healing, it feels like the healing work you've done is never enough. It's like, it's never enough. When am I ever going to get to a point of where I'm at an okay place? Because every time I, maybe through another tarot video or just from people that you know of, it's always, well, you need to heal. You need to work on, and you are at a place. And I think this is something that other people either are not acknowledging or maybe they don't understand. I don't know. But you're at a place where you've done what you could. You did the best of what you got. You know, you've healed. I mean, throughout our lives, of course, it's always something for us to go back and pull up and work on and process. But if we have to get to a point where we feel completely healed, you won't actually live life, because we will never be to a point of 100% being healed. And you know this. I feel like I'm talking to a Leo that knows this. And I think you're just getting fed up of people telling you to heal before you can find love. And it's like, you know, you may have been dealing with whether a friend or a person that may have told you, okay, Leo, well, the reason why you're not getting the love that you want, or maybe attracting the love that you want, because you still have some issues that you need to heal, or you still have some things you need to work through. And for you, you know, internally, that's not the case. You've done what you could with the healing. And to continue to just reflect upon it and keep pondering on that, it just feels like you're never getting anywhere. You're ready to move on past the healing. Like, there's only so much you can fucking heal. Excuse my language, but truly. And I think you may be just really fed up with people telling you about this, to heal, to work through that. And you're wanting love. You're ready for love. I mean, you've already made the internal sacrifices or even external sacrifices that you needed to make to attract love in. You've rearranged your own personal energy to be in alignment with the type of ideal love you want. You've already gone ahead and been able to be in a space of self-reflection, self-evaluation, being cognizant and self-aware of maybe your shortcomings, the partner's shortcomings, where we may have lacked boundaries, where we may have lacked, you know, the respect we demanded from a person. We didn't implement maybe that level of respect. I mean, there's so many things here, and it's like you've done what you needed to do, but yet you keep getting told here, you need to heal. I'm gonna tell you this. Stop with the fucking healing shit. Sorry, excuse my language. I told you, I didn't mean to go there, but I feel somebody's frustration, or like, I don't want to say disappointment, but it's just like you're just frustrated about what you're experiencing in your love life. And it's just like the only answers you're getting in regards to why nothing is happening for you is because you got to keep healing some more. No, you don't need to keep fucking healing, Leo. You've done what you could with what you got, right? So sometimes, even when we've done the healing and when we've done the work, it's just not our time. I'm gonna be honest. Sometimes it's just not our time. But I want to see. I didn't mean to spend that long on that. I apologize. I just felt somebody's frustration, and I just had to relay that. And no, that kind of mentality, if you will, in this space isn't always welcome, because it's always somebody telling you, you gotta heal, you gotta know. Fuck that. You did the healing, right? Now we're just ready to receive. Let's get back into this. All right, Leo, let's see who's coming towards you, right? In the month of April. Let's see what's coming towards you, if anybody is coming towards you in the month of April. You know, let's see. Who's coming towards Leo, if anybody is coming towards Leo in the month of April? Okay. We got the 3 of Wands. Could be somebody at a distance, but I ain't gonna relay it to that King of Swords in the reverse. Let's see. Who else we got? 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. Tower. One more. 3 of Pentacles. Why is this King of Swords in the reverse? 5 of Swords. And the Tower. No. Tell me about this, 3 of Wands here. Knight of Swords in the reverse. Okay, this is somebody you don't know. This doesn't feel like past energy, to be honest. This does not feel like past energy whatsoever. But it doesn't feel heavily romantic either. What the is this? It does not feel heavily romantic, but it's not a past. This is somebody who maybe had an unexpected life circumstance happen. And I don't know if this doesn't even, in their energy, it doesn't necessarily feel romantic. So this could have been a person who may have unexpectedly lost their job, somebody who had to unexpectedly move or change their living situation, somebody who may have to travel at a distance unexpectedly, and it puts somebody else in a really tough spot. But their energy, even this doesn't feel romantic. It feels like this is somebody that may have just went through a sudden life change that wasn't planned, that wasn't expected, that wasn't really accounted for. There's something that happened around their financial sector and their work sector that has shifted unexpectedly, which with the economy that we're in right now, I'm not surprised. A lot of stuff is happening for a lot of people right now when it comes to the job market and when it comes to the economy. So that's what's going on. But I want to see what's the challenge here between you two. Now but their energy doesn't really even feel romantic towards you. So let's see. What's the challenge between these two that Leo is going to have to deal with? The Judgment in the reverse, 2 of Swords, Ace of Cups, 9 of Pentacles, 6 of Cups. Who is in this 2 of Swords energy? Upright if it's Leo, reverse if it's this person. It's you. Queen of Cups. You're absolutely ready. The Ace of Cups, 9 of Pentacles, 6 of Cups, Queen of Cups. Like your energy, you're ready to embrace love, experience love. You're ready to indulge in love. Even the 9 of Cups on the bottom of the deck, Page of Cups underneath that, Temperance underneath that, 2 of Cups underneath that. I mean, you're ready to go like knees deep. You're ready. You've been ready. It's like, goddamn, about time. But I think there's a slight frustration here with this. You know how sometimes the universe will make you wait so long for something that after a certain point you just get like pissed off that you had to wait that long? Why couldn't I have this experience sooner? There's something about this that's slightly going to piss you off, and I don't think this is in a begrudging way towards this person. It doesn't feel like that. It doesn't feel like you're begrudging them. But I think when we look at the challenge, I think, yes, we're in a space and we're ready to embrace love. We're ready to embrace a relationship. And it doesn't even feel like a real challenge, if I'm being honest. It genuinely does not feel like a real challenge here. It's just one of those petty things where it's like, why the hell you take so long? Like you kind of get mad when you start looking at your partner because it's like, why you take so long? Why couldn't you come in my life early? Why couldn't you come in my life sooner? Like you just get a little annoyed with this person. Again, it doesn't even feel like a real challenge here. That's the beauty. So I'm not seeing any obstacle really. I'm not seeing any real issue or problem, because all of this looks like a relationship or a connection that has the ability to unfold. I think you just kind of get upset that the universe made you wait so damn long for the person you've desired or the person you've been wanting. Now it's almost like, to a certain degree, like, no, you took too long. Return to sender. Return to sender. You took too long. Nope, you should have came earlier. Even though I know, of course, you're not going to return this person to sender, but it's like you waited so long. You did the time of healing. You've been so patient with yourself. You've taken the time to put your needs first and really move into a space so that way you can embrace this kind of love. And now that it's here, it's like, God damn it. Why did you take all day? So that's how that that's how that comes through. So I want to do a new spread here for you, Leo. So let me clean up the cards. I want to do a new spread here. Okay, so since I'm not really seeing a challenge here, and I want to hop back into this, I'm not seeing a challenge. The energy looks great. Your energy looks open and ready, but the person's energy doesn't feel necessarily romantic in nature. So I want to know more about who this is that you'll be dealing with in the month of April. So spirit guides, angels, ancestors, tell me for Leo, who is this person? What will their intentions be towards Leo in the month of April? Nine of Wands in the reverse. Judgment. What will this person's intentions be? Page of Cups in the reverse. Knight of Wands. Six of Pentacles in the reverse. Why is the Knight of Wands here? Death in the reverse. Six of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Four Wands. Six of Cups. Okay, Leo. So I think what's interesting about this is if we go back to that person's energy, right? And like I mentioned, I didn't really pick up anything too romantic on their end, even though your end is like very open and I'm not really seeing a challenge between you two. It makes a lot of sense why their energy is not love focused or really love related. This is somebody, like I said, they're in the midst of like a big change when it comes to either like their financial situation or their work situation when you do come across this person in April. And again, especially with all the things happening in the economy, with all the bank closures, blah, blah, blah. But what I think is happening when you meet this person's not looking for love. And I don't mean literally like they're not looking for love. I think they're so focused on trying to put out as many fires that they can with what they're dealing with. Again, whether it's with their job, whether it's with their finances, like there's something here, like they're extremely focused and diligent on, and that they're putting and exerting a lot of energy into to prevent a larger collapse of something in their life. There's something around their work that they give to or their finance that they're giving to that is like a little bit rocky right now. I'm not going to deny, and I don't think they see this coming together. They're not even looking for love. This is like, I'm not saying they're not open. Let me clarify that one more time. I'm not saying they're not open to love, but they're not intentionally looking for love. It's like in the midst of this person dealing with their own personal situation. Four of Wands, Judgment, Nine of Wands in the reverse. It's like you're brought in, you two connect. It's like you two cross paths in some way, whether this is through an outing, whether this may be somebody that's going to be working at your location or your job, whether this is somebody that, you know, through life circumstances, your paths just cross in some way. But their intentions has nothing to do with you. It has everything to do with whatever this issue is. So let's see a little bit further then. What will happen once this person and Leo connect? Let's see. We have the Six of Cups. We also have the Ten of Wands, Queen of Cups, Page of Swords in the reverse, Two of Pentacles in the reverse. One more. Page of Pentacles in the reverse. Bottom of the deck is the Ten of Cups. I see you two emotionally connecting first before anything, before you two really start to build roots. So this is being able to build the emotional infrastructure between you two, being able to really connect and check for compatibility, check to see if you two can really emotionally be available to one another. I see this being somebody that is available. I just think they have some other stuff going on. And you're very much so emotionally available. So what it feels like in the month of April, this feels very much so touch and go. I'm not going to deny it. It feels very touch and go, where it's like you two are connecting and trying to see if there is compatibility. You two are developing emotions for one another. You two are seeing and allowing things to play out. But also, too, given this person's circumstance, you're not really trying to pressure them and they're not trying to pressure you. but it's not like you two are just going with the flow without being unintentional of what it is you two are looking for. That's the main difference here. Because when I see the Ten of Cups on the bottom of the deck, there is intentions when it comes to emotional satisfaction and gratification between both people when we talk long term. So I think this is something that you both are going to really connect on. I would just tell you personally, or whoever the feminine energy in this situation, is to be cautious of assuming the level of this person's feelings for you. Because I'm not saying that they won't have feelings for you, but I'm looking at a lot of your energy being open, and I'm looking at this person's energy being open back to you. But their energy is somewhat divided between this fire that they're having to put out. So you want to make sure you're keeping your emotions on pace with this person's emotions and not developing emotions faster than this person may be developing for you. Allow you to develop it equally and gradually, and not one more than the other. This way, you don't end up putting yourself in a position where your person now has, the driver's seat or is in a position of power. You want the power balance to be equal. That's the only thing that I will say. Let's get, okay. The World card popped right out. Let's get two last cards here for Leo in regards to this. The Three of Pentacles in reverse. Queen of Wands. Tell me about this Queen of Wands. Nine of Swords. I'm not gonna deny it, Leo, your energy, I'm telling you, you are ready. You ready like Little Caesar's pizza. You Hot Pocket ready. You were so ready. You were like open and ready for this. I think that's like how I said a little bit ago, the frustration is like, oh my God, why did you take so long? And I'm not seeing this person, having any wonky situation. I think this is more like a life crisis or a life situation that they're dealing with. And that's where I'm seeing some of this frustration, because I think you are going to want this person to give at the same level or capacity or speed that you're at. And it's not that they don't want to, it's just something else in their life circumstance, whether, again, finances or their job or something materially, is really pressing for them at the moment. So they are still giving to you. It's not like they're only giving you half-assed attention or showing up in a haphazard way. They're giving you themselves in full, but they still have to be on pace of whatever else they're dealing with. And I think this may, even on the outside, you're not going to allow this person to see it's phasing you. You're not going to show that you're phased by it. You're going to keep it calm, cool, and collected. You're going to keep it absolutely cool. You're not going to show your hand. I think on the inside, you may overthink this situation a little bit, and you don't need to. Don't overthink it. Don't overthink it. Just allow things to play out, but also to be intentional with this person, right? So don't allow your time to be wasted. And I don't think this is a time waster, but definitely still be intentional. And with both of your intentions matching and you two are dating with a purpose, whatever that purpose may be, past that, you got to let it go. Let it flow. Let it happen the way it's going to happen. Don't get too much in that. So Leo, I do see the starting development of something in the month of April. This feels like it's going to progress past April. There's not going to be this major life change with this relationship in the month of April, but it is the start of something beautiful here. So I'm going to leave it here. Hopefully this has resonated. And if it's not, hopefully I will catch you on the next video. You be well, my Leos, and bye.